Friday. How's everybody been? Dry lips. Snow again today. Yay! I don't know if I'm sad or happy about it, but I'm always in the house anyway. So, holy heavy energy, you guys, for the last few days. I think I've been feeling everybody's emotions in regards to just so many things. But first, happy birthday, my beautiful girl. Yesterday was the birthday and I didn't get on. I hope you had a beautiful day. I sent you an email to your iCloud. Go check it. Anyways, yeah, I was very emotional the last few days. And I think it's because there's so many people awakening to the truth, awakening to how we as people in the United States, where I reside, have bamboozled for so long. And I watched a gentleman, God, some of these young kids, I'm saying 20, 30-year-old kids really, really, really get it. And, I think they come in, and I've said this before, kitty cat, what are you doing? Are you coming over to say hi? You might come on camera, I guess. Hi there. Here. Come say hi to the world. There he is. He's getting big. Not a small kitty no more. 6 months. Say hi. Benny, say hi. Benny. Benny, Benny, Benny. That's Benny, everybody. He's a good boy, but he gets into a lot of stuff, I'll tell you. But these young kids really, really are seeing what's going on. And I, for the longest time, I think it was the last 3-4 years, I've been telling people, don't pay your federal taxes. Just pay your state. And I might even have a few recordings back on some of my YouTubes that you can go back and look at that. And it's sad to know that this entire time we've been bamboozled because they wanted to get rich and they took our taxpayer money. But I will say this. I do believe, and if you don't, that's okay. You can scroll on. I do believe that Mr. President Trump, and I always call him Mr. Trump because I don't think he's truly president. I think he's been put into a role by the universe, and he's the hardest working man that doesn't get paid. And that's the other thing. All these people, got things to say about it, but the man isn't even collecting a paycheck. So if this isn't for you, move along. And what we're seeing a lot of is the meltdown. It's just incredible because they don't want to believe that they have been bamboozled all this time, meaning the Democratic Party. And a lot of the Republicans that chose to go AWOL. But again, this is all a very, very big game, illusional game. And your intuition and your wisdom has been telling you for a very long time that something felt off, or something didn't feel right, or something wasn't working out well, or something just wasn't, settling. And the sad part about it is the egos of some of these people is coming so unglued because, I've said this before too, they want to be right. And this time, they're not right. So, I think that's what a lot of us have been feeling, is that really heavy energy. Man, yesterday, number one, I cried because it was my daughter's birthday, but also to the fact that, I haven't had any contact with her for a very long time. And, that's a choice that she's made based on information that she's gotten from, people that don't care for me. And you know what? That's okay. Because I know that I'm always with her. And that there's a piece of her in me because I birthed her. And when you get to the realization that there's a lot of people in this world that, unless they can take advantage of you and can control you, they're not going to be happy. Because why? they don't ever want to take a good look at themselves, and they don't want to take accountability for who they are, and they don't want to take accountability for the shit that they've done. So then they turn it around, and then they, come after the people who have realized things and have moved on in their world and have become a better version of themselves. And many of us have stepped into our higher selves now, and we've jumped timelines, and they can't get at us anymore, and they can't do the same things, and I know that I have, because even my son has stopped responding to me, and it's because they're still choosing to follow the rules of the old timelines, and that's not where we are any longer. And unfortunately, I have to take the time and just realize that, what, they have their lives, they have the things for themselves. I know if they actually need something, that they will, they will do what they need to do. But there's nothing that I can do about anything at this point. There's nothing that I can do to lead people differently. There's nothing that I can do to change people's minds unless they really want to take a good look at themselves. So here we are, in the realms of, you gotta let go of certain things, and you gotta let go of your own expectations, because your job is to take care of you and to make sure that everything that's going on with you is okay, and not worry about everybody else. So the few cards that I did pull, everything that I found is, it's just all about your transformation, and it's all about, it's beautiful. Ascended Masters, many of us, are learning who we actually are. And I encourage a lot of you, unfortunately, if you didn't get on TikTok and you did not download the app, you're not going to be able to do it now. So there's a lot of information out there. There's I can't talk today, a lot of raw footage of things that are actually happening in real time. And hopefully you all are using your discernment to know what is right, what is wrong, how things are working. Do the best that you can, and that's all that you can do at this point, is work on you. Try to stay grounded. You're gonna have the bad days, because I had a bad day yesterday, and that bad day, I know the reasons behind it, because there's still some things that I need to do for myself. And the healing journey, it's always gonna be, it doesn't stop. You just get better at handling some of the things that are thrown at you. So I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I love you all so much, and I'll see you soon.